listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Folks, my ribs are broken and my face is in a mess and a name on my statement's under duress. So you know what that must mean. That's right. We're back to the National Hockey League being on again. Regular season has just got kicked off and we're going to bring it back here on another stupid sports show with who else? The Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. And some claws in my leg from Angie. I knew this was a precarious situation, and I thought, we've gone this far without her scratching me, surely she will hold back for another few minutes. No, that was not the case. Oh, hello everybody. Let's see, we've got True North is here. Very brave of you to show up. William as well. John J. Logan. Tyler I saw earlier. Yeah. Puck Go Skate is back in season. I'm still kind of bracing myself to actually tune into a Capitals game, even though the perfect one to watch is going to be coming up this Friday, which is Caps versus Penguins. And anybody knows we are a long-time rival with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Their fans would travel very well to the Capitals Center in Landover, Maryland. But I thought hold off on the Capitals for a little bit because I want to know how bad it's going to be for this season. Oh, she decided to shift around while she's laying in my lap. Oh, this is going to be real comfortable for the rest of the game. Oh yeah. Pets, they're the best. They bring so much joy into your life. Oh wow. Okay. My name is Jim B. By the way, if you've just stumbled on this stream, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Basically, we're just hanging out with some people in chat, taking in the sports that are happening tonight. I assume that there's also probably some NBA preseason going on, and there has to be at least one of the Major League Baseball playoff games happening. It would be easier to find out if I weren't getting claws dug into my leg with every move that I make. Oh dear. Oh dear. The Phillies are just, beating up on the Atlanta Braves. 7-1 in the bottom of the fifth. Not a big deal. Not at all. Just smacking around the team that had the best record in Major Leagues this regular season. Meanwhile, yeah, the Rangers did knock out the Orioles, so welcome back and goodbye, Baltimore. All right, let me take a better look at all of this. All right, Arizona and the LA Dodgers play tonight, 8:07 p.m. That's in a couple hours. So by the time we should be finishing up with this, we'll be getting to a big game for the LA Dodgers, trying to stay alive in the playoffs. Oh, wow. They just compared hockey to a hot latte on a cool fall morning. Now that is a turn of a phrase. By the way, just so y'all know, I am currently watching this on ESPN Plus. I'm fortunate that it's one of the games that I'm able to get on here, and it means that I don't have to go sailing the seven seas, which felt like another logistical nightmare. So, thankfully, that's past us. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Oh, Foster is stuck at work listening to church for an hour. My deepest sympathies, and I'm sure that if the fine people up in Canada knew of your plight, they would send you all their well wishes and maybe a few beers to go with that. Hello, Logan. Hope you are doing well and recovering after the kind of inexplicable performance of the Packers on Monday Night Football. I guess enjoy the bye week, and hopefully y'all can make a good turnaround against the Broncos, because that's who the Packers play next, right? Is the Denver Broncos. So if there's a team to have a rebound game against, I think it's them. Oh, this must be home opener because they're introducing the entire coaching staff, actually. Some very, very serious looking men, all in very serious looking suits. And you can tell who's important by who gets the earpieces. Well, I feel fortunate. True North. It's not often that I get to, see NHL hockey this early in the season, and number two, get to see it in what appears to be, a home opener. Because they're even showing the players who are scratched for tonight's game. So they're going through everything. All right. Who is starting for the Toronto Maple Leafs? John Klingberg? All right, that's a name that's not familiar to me. Oh, Max Domi. He's going to be riding the opening line. Noah Gregor coming out next, and number 19. Did not recognize the name. Kalle Yarncroke. Okay. I should have known that. That was friggin' thing had a J on it. Oh, they're going through the whole damn bench, aren't they? Jake McCabe. Yay. All the games tonight are home openers. Oh. Oh, and Matthew Nice. All right. Ilya Samsonov back with the team, number 35. Whee! Oh, Timothy Liljegren. him an offer he actually liked. Number 39, Fraser Minton. Number 55, I do not recognize. And I think I would by the amount of Steve Dangle videos that I watch, where I kind of just, oh, Mark Giordano. That's Mark Giordano. Thought I would have gotten these numbers into my head at some point. Number 59 is who? Oh, Tyler Bertuzzi. He's a recent signing for the Leafs, isn't he? I think just this offseason. All right, and Joseph Woll, the other goaltender who is apparently not playing tonight. That's number 64. I don't remember their dude's name, but the new manager that they got from the Calgary Flames, he is giggling at watching the line come out. McDavid Kemp, then Ryan Reeves is out there. We'll get there in time, folks. Oh yeah, crowd is definitely bored. TJ Brody. Oh yay, William Nylander. And the captains. Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews. And who is this other fine person who also has an A on his jersey? Oh, Morgan Riley. And there's John Tavares, the IKEA furniture specialist himself. Yeah, maybe that's just all the energy they have, True North. They're saving it up to survive the long Canadian winter. Oh, and there are the Montreal Canadiens themselves. V, what can I say? Hockey is back, and I will not lie, I have been waiting for this for a while. I made a promise to myself last season that I would start, taking in the games earlier so I could get an idea of how teams would, progress and fall over the season. I think Leafs fans are, in their minds, they are already thinking, we're not concentrating on the regular season. Whatever yeah, nice. We're probably going to win. Just get us to the postseason. We need to get past the second round now. Oh, you're out in Montreal? You watching the game tonight too? Probably going to be a little ahead of me because I'm getting it through the ESPN Plus app, which probably means it's going through like 30 seconds of delay. But, so if there is anything like you think is going to be really exciting for me to view, I appreciate you, maybe holding back a little bit and not getting too specific with how you feel about what takes place. Other than that, if there's any perspective that you feel you can give me on the game as far as like players or what may be occurring on the ice, because I'll admit I'm probably the least knowledgeable sports YouTuber out here, so anything else that can help me, understand and learn the sport better, I'm glad to have it. The time ticks down and we get to Canada eventually. On this one anthem night. They even make a point to say it. It's too much of a pain in my ass to take off my hat for the Canadian national anthem, so I will do the next best thing and hold up a duck in respect. For all of the brave Canada geese, who, as we know, are the first line of defense that Canada has against an American attack on their soil. We thank you for your service and for all the times that you scare people in viral videos for our entertainment. We know you're just having a larf. Keep on keeping on. Unfortunately, because I'm watching through my soundless TV, I'm unable to judge the quality of this performance. But seeing as how it's single singer with probably no backing track, I'd assume that there's a real lack of harpsichord. So I understand where you're coming from, True North. Besides, Toronto seems like more of a dulcimer town. Live from Scotiabank Arena. So close to getting started with the 2023-2024 season for this home opener. And for me, getting to take in hockey again. It's Jake Allen who's going to be in net for the Canadiens, and Ilya Samsonov in net for the Maple Leafs. Puck drops is away, and the Canadiens will get it first off of the immediate face-off. They'll try to throw it up the ice on the near side, and they'll just start a little bit of a puck battle over here in the far quarter. Maple Leafs able to dig themselves off, try a quick pass across, nearly get a quick setup, but cannot cleanly handle it in front of the net. First clearing attempt fails, second goes for the Canadiens, and somehow they managed to keep that onside. I don't know how they did it. Everybody seemed like they were just tangled stick and skate over there. Finally, we have the Maple Leafs trying to settle things down. First shot on goal saved by Jake Allen. Canadiens trying to control it from behind their goal. We'll send it around. We might have our first... No, the goalie touched up. No icing. Oh, yeah. Former Blue Jake Allen. And there he has to just wrap up the puck himself and bring things to a stop with 18:50 to go. And apparently when I transferred almost everything else, some things did not take. So, woo. Meanwhile, that draw goes all the way over the stick, and the Maple Leafs have to collect it in their own end. So, pardon me, folks. Easy way of doing this. Timer has left me behind. That'll have to be fixed at intermission. Canadiens have taken possession again. They're waiting to get out from behind their own hexagon. Or trapezoid, sorry. This is why we have the early season games, folks, so I can get all the lingo down again. And I can remember what all of these things are called. All right. Montreal's only gotten one shot off, that easy ice avoidance that Samsonov took earlier. Montreal really yet to get a proper shot on goal, and they completely missed the net with that one. And apparently Minton is currently, for the Maple Leafs, is currently on his first NHL shift. So that's happening. All right. Now he's gone. All right, number 58, attempting to center it through traffic, but nothing doing. The Leafs will battle back out of their own end, but will be forced to dump in through a very, very messy neutral zone. And they fall over backwards, and we have a breakaway for the Canadiens. Oh my goodness, it's 1-0 Montreal. Oh my gosh. What have we done to deserve such glorious bounty of TJ Brody falling on his ass in the first game at home for the Maple Leafs? Oh wow. I'm sorry, John, that you're stuck with Chicago, Boston, but we have a goal for Evans, his first goal of the season. Time of the goal officially 3:01. All right, it got chipped down into the Maple Leafs' end again. They have to play keep away along the boards. And finally do get it back out into the Montreal defensive zone. Trying to set up from the top of the key, but had to settle for dumping off behind the circle. A mad crossing pass that floats by the post and gets cleared. And it'll hit Samsonov dead on, so one more shot. Icing waved off. Yeah. He just fell right on his butt. All right, now we have some movement coming up from the Maple Leafs. Save Jake Allen, deflected into the far corner. Montreal will take custody, even with, who was that, number 88, I believe that's William Nylander, trying to make some problems. And now we have a stoppage of play. Oh, it just bounces off dude's ankle right in front of the net, and he whiffs on it. Damn. Shots are currently locked up 3-3, by the way. All right, Toronto takes control again, so they probably will ignore that takedown behind the net. And a custody battle along the boards results in a odd bouncing pass. Doesn't get called icing, so Maple Leafs have to get a chance to get it back up, but are forced to dump in. There were three Montreal players waiting to slow everyone down, but now they're having to fight to get it out of their own end again. And I think we're going to get a first penalty of the night, folks. Yeah. That's Calle Yarncroke, who will be going into the box. So, penalty at 4:58, Yarncroke for holding. Yeah, complete with the cartoony thud sound from when he crashes. Meanwhile, that clearing attempt gets shot right at Jake Allen. Toronto saying it, hey, we can do that too. All right, this timer is going to be a little bit behind. Meanwhile, Montreal cannot get any power play presence established. They are getting actively 2-on-1 no matter what they seem to do, and just put forth a weak shot that's easily deflected away. Nobody there to get a clear shot and rebound. They're able to collect that one, fortunately, and prevent another clear attempt by the Maple Leafs. They now seem to have gotten some control down and then lose track of a pass and let just float all the way back down the ice. I spoke nicely about you far too soon. That's what the real problem was here, Montreal. All right. They're getting some very aggressive forecheck from the Toronto penalty kill right now. And they feel like they can I'm pretty sure they feel like they can get away with this. Or they desperately want to get a shorthanded goal. Just effectively flattening that player with the puck. However, Montreal can collect it at the blue line, can keep it in, send it across the ice. Shot gets deflected into the far corner. Custody battle will be recovered at the blue line. Shot attempt actually gets caught up in a defender's skate and then kicked free and cleared. And we are about to get out of this with just maybe a shot on goal, if one counted. But otherwise, a good effort by the Toronto penalty killing unit. And after a brief discussion of custody, that attempt to get ahead will get knocked down at center ice and then slapped away by Jake Allen. Gets sent around the near side boards. Maple Leafs trying to control in their own zone, getting a little bit of pressure up the middle from number 56. Still able to control it into the offensive zone, however, even through a couple twists and turns, but finally stripped away by the Canadiens' defense. Get it back out to center ice. Controlled in the back by number 3. Throws it ahead to an advancing William Nylander again. Tries to get it behind the back to somebody. It was ideally John Tavares, but not in time. And an onside pass. Samsonov couldn't keep track of where that one after the shot left his stick. And it'll be a gentle dump out to center ice for the Maple Leafs as they get a line change. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Hey. Logan's down with the lingo. All right, Giordano's been on the ice for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Meantime, Montreal has been spending much more time in a 5-on-5 situation in Toronto's zone than I expected. Unfortunately, a minor giveaway on a desperation heave to get the puck into a safe area for the Canadiens results in a turnover. Maple Leafs now advancing from their own end. They managed to get it onside across the blue line. Throw it back behind the goal, brought back again by number 16, centered at the top of the key. Thrown forward into a mess of players and batted to the near boards. It'll be a brief custody battle that will result with Montreal taking possession of it into the center and dumped forward as Toronto was catching up with them. Great save by number 26 to keep the puck onside. And once again, they're going to try to settle in to extend their lead. However, missing a pass that bounces into the far corner will not help. And neither will thinking that the puck was just going to magically stay there when she saw that other player charging. There's Morgan Riley who will dump it in from the near side. Jake Allen comes behind the net, and it gets challenged by number 64 rather quickly. But thankfully the Canadiens are able to get it and dump it back in again. Try to make life even harder for the Maple Leafs. Hey, Tyler? Uh-oh, we have a throwdown. We got our first tickle fight. We got it happening. I think one guy just tried a knee, and both these guys are going. The goal's been knocked off of his posts. In the process of the tickle party, the goal got knocked off the posts. Folks, the NHL is officially back. All right. And that was Reeves going up against. I can't pronounce that guy's name for the life of me. I'm very sorry. Shekaj. That's what I'll guess it is. Xhekaj. But Shekaj took example to Reeves nailing one of his guys to the boards and decided to just drop the gloves and go after him. They're both going in. Should be a 4-on-4, I think. I hope, anyway. And this is the first commercial break we've had in a while. All right, gives me a chance to check up on all the other scores that I have missed. Oh, the Braves have gotten another run. Still 7-2 in the bottom of the sixth, but, that's another run. Meanwhile, Astros and Twins are tied in Game 4, middle of the second. Whew. Oh, boy. I was not expecting it to end up at this time today. Damn. I also need to read the schedule better. Yes, great. At least I'll be able to catch Braves Phillies tomorrow night. All right, well, best of luck with it, Tyler. Hope you break a million before I do. Oh, it's another former Blue, Ryan Reeves. Is this like 6 Degrees of St. Louis? Like every player in some way can be traced back to St. Louis in at least 5 in 6 or fewer trades? I already kind of had my dinner. Had some reheated noodles. But I'm also snacking as well on our first sponsor for the evening, chicken flavored crackers. Okay, so apparently we're going to have a 2-minute Toronto power play with how that ended up shaking out. So yeah, congratulations, I suppose. Now we got Austin Matthews and all the high-end talent. John Tavares out there as well. And try to slingshot it in. It gets deflected into behind the goal, but Leafs take control of the puck once again. Deflected through sticks. Tavares can't take control of it, and they lose control of the puck, period, and just plain have to regroup at center ice. Oh, wow. And now they lose about 20 more seconds and decide, why not? Let's get a little bit of forechecking going as well. They did it to us, let's do it to them. Max Domi takes exception and decides to do a little fancy, speedy footwork, trying to get it ahead for 19, who can't really control it as best he wants to. They'll have to try again from the far side of the blue line. And it is a battle so far, just them trying to get even a foot closer to the middle of the ice. everywhere. They are just finding stick after defender, and now we have the puck deflecting out of play. It should be a face-off still here in the Montreal zone, but yeah, whatever was said in that pre-game talk to Montreal, it has been showing through. Habs live rent-free in Toronto's head. Yeah, I don't blame you, Coburg. Especially this season, there is some unexpected deep hurting going on. And just like that, Montreal is able to kill the last 3 seconds of penalty, but soft, we have a possible short, uneven strength situation developing the other way. Nope. They fall over again and cannot take advantage of it. And then another giveaway in the defensive zone. Jake Allen saves, and it gets deflected out of play again. Wow. Damn. Wednesday night hockey at Scotiabank Arena. 7:04 left in the first. Oh, they got a free towel. Oh, hey. Having a towel is always good, especially when you're looking for something to wipe your fingers on. I could have sworn I had 3 of these things in here at one point. Oh. Perfect. Yeah, this is a little bit puzzling to say the least, because I know, if I remember correctly, V, the priority for that manager when he came in was trying to keep as much of the, big time players that they had committed a lot of money to, back before, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour happened, and they had to play a lot of salary cap chairs in order to keep those dudes. So right now, I essentially think it is the team president's effort to show that he did not make a mistake in committing to such big money to these players. And everyone else is just expected to gel around them. Well, that could take a little longer than people think. I won't say it won't happen, but holy crap, we have a building. Oh, nearly great opportunity for the Canadiens to extend their lead. Silly pass after ridiculous pass, and nobody can get a clear shot on goal. It is a circus on ice, folks. It is truly a circus on ice right now. We're only at 6:15 to go. I was hoping a little bit more, actually. Yeah, Did the Leafs think this is still preseason? Like, they're playing like they're half asleep. All right, now we got Tavares finally getting in. Our session with the top line, and then it gets stolen away by Suzuki, who's able to clear it down the far side of the ice. they aren't able to dump it in. It gets rejected back, so they'll have to try it again. And once again, Montreal doing a fantastic job of spoiling every opportunity that, Toronto has taken to get a little bit of offensive joie de vivre going. Now we have a great passing opportunity, but Jake Allen is able to dive on top of it. Struggling for position. Nobody saw the centering pass come from Gregor. Got right into the side. Deflection from Camp. Got leapt on quickly. Yes, I think they can. I'll just say they remember to have their lucky feathers with them. Wow. For all of the celebratory shots that I have ever been privy to, not one of them has been a Jägermeister shot. And I think I feel good about that. Oh boy. This is definitely not what I was expecting out of this first period. Hopefully the Maple Leafs coach can, talk some urgency into these guys, because right now they're honestly playing like they're half asleep. It's really kind of disappointing for, the expectations I think that the fans have for this franchise at this point. All right. Oh boy, that's going to be a problem. Sorry, just trying to select songs for the pause for the cause, and my computer's doing weird things. Okay, there we go. Fine, we're back. Getting down to 5 minutes. Once again, Toronto wins a faceoff but can't control it for long. And the Canadiens are able to clear. Even once again, when the Leafs get control of it, center ice, they can't do anything with it. Montreal battles down to the other blue line and forces them to have to deal with the issue. There's Evans taking McCabe into the boards a bit. And that deflected pass goes back out into the Habs defensive zone, and another player for the Leafs busts on his ass. Everybody's falling down. It's Marble Madness, folks. Marble Madness. Holy crap. We're around 4 minutes to go. Shots are currently 8-7 in favor of Toronto, but it certainly hasn't felt like it, to be honest. It feels like the Canadiens have been a much more smothering presence both offensively and defensively, making life very difficult and making Toronto have to work even harder to show off all that, high-end talent. Oh, and Ottawa is leading Carolina 1-0. So that's also interesting. Good job by Montreal maintaining control even with the heavy presence of the forecheck. They are able to move themselves forward and get a good shot that Samsonov has to cover up. Suzuki coming in there with a little wrister. 26 goals and 66 points. He, let's see how he does this season. Oh, we still got a little bit of time. Oh, not much catching up to do now. Now we're only at 3:08. Centering pass gets lost in a forest of legs. Saved at the line by 58. His shot gets deflected. Unfortunately, nobody can corral it along the boards. One of the Maple Leafs overskates his position, and they're unable to control it at center ice again. Dang. Oh, yeah. Essentially at this point, Coburg, because Tavares and Matthews and Nylander have played enough games together that they can, have some cohesiveness there. But everybody else has just been brought in as, pieces to mold into, I guess, some new terrifying beast that will slouch toward Ottawa to be reborn or something along those lines. All right, Montreal is able to win the face-off. Shot deflected wide. Another one gets in on Samsonov. Save deflected. Cleared by Toronto. They're trying to muzzle it along the far boards. They did get it onside, but now they have to control it along the blue line and manage to kick it forward a bit along the boards, but once again cleared by the Canadiens. Coburg, I have no damn idea. Although a great shot opportunity by number 75, but it ends up going high. Deflected away by Allen. Now we have some setup coming. Whole bunch of people poking around for a puck. It rolls lazily into the corner. Picked up by Toronto again. Working it back towards the goal line. Trying for a quick centering pass. Past the far post. Shot deflects off a defenseman. And the puck is lifted out of play. Got 1:12 to go now. Shots 11-10 in favor of Montreal. Oh. Those are the kind of exchanges I missed. Yeah. Oh, that deflection that ended up preceding the puck flying out of bounds was a shot deflecting off the skate of one of the Toronto players, actually. Got him real good. You could see it hurt, sting. Hope he's okay. Puck ends up where else down in the Maple Leafs end, but a quick giveaway in front of the goal, and we might have a quick reversal, possible 2-on-1. Great job by number 58, sprawling out and swatting the puck away. Forces Toronto to have to regroup again, with time that they are swiftly running out of. Number 49 will loft it into center ice. Toronto tries to quickly send it ahead. Stolen away by Montreal again. Possession battle in the neutral zone now happening, and 23 is able to take it over the line and dump it in so they can get a quick change. 22 seconds left. Montreal will hold it back for as long as they possibly can. And Nye's looking like he is either tired or in pain. Samsonov has to hurriedly toss it away so that Toronto can clear and not end this period under duress. Quick attempt sails wide. Montreal takes control, and that does it, folks, for an opening period of Toronto-Montreal. Yeah, this wasn't what I was expecting, not at all. So, let's take a moment to process what the hell we've just seen and take a moment, get some get some food, get a drink, smoke if you got 'em. We'll return for the second period after a little pause for the cause here on another Stupid Sports Show. Here we are, folks. We are back. We are back. We are back. Another stupid sports show returning for the second period between Habs and the Maple Leafs. And now, I was going to say we had a quick opportunity for the Canadiens to get scored upon in a breakaway, but just as quickly there was a turnover and Toronto lost it. Yeah. So, yeah, this is starting to feel like second verse, same as the first, whole lot louder. I'm not sure if it's any worse yet, but so far we've got another custody battle going along the boards down the Habs end of the ice. Here in the near quarter, we got at least 6 players all trying to fish out a puck. Montreal will be able to kick it forward, however, get the lucky bounce and bring it onside. And it's now 2-0 Canadiens. Canadiens, forgive me. Folks, it's dark in here, and I think the Maple Leafs are in a bit of trouble right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. That nudged by Saflonsky to Newhook. Slavkovsky, forgive me, who was out last season with a lot of injuries. Newhook scores his first goal of the season at 1:10 of the second period. And I start with Toronto trying to dump it ahead and score on a breakaway. They do manage to gain control of it, do a little bit of passy back and forth, and then shoot one at Jake Allen. He gloves it in, and then they decide that Reeves is going to just start shoving his gloves. Yeah, we got our first smell of the glove of the season with Reeves doing it right within the goal crease. All right. Cool. Oh, V, I wouldn't doubt that the city is watching this one. It feels like a perfect opportunity to embarrass the Maple Leafs. Shots are currently 12-11, by the way. 18-18 to go in the second. Going to have a puck drop over in the Habs end of the ice. Something is getting straightened out with the timekeeper, I think. And everybody kind of just forgets about the puck and gets kicked back out to center ice. Toronto will have to dump back in. This will be Klingberg shoved into the boards as he tries to clear it for the Leafs. Got my sound working, so I know who people are again. All right. Nyes is able to get it in the custody battle off the board, sends it forth to Riley, and they're unable to keep a hand on it, and so Montreal advances again. They dump it into the corner. Leafs will try again, and they turn it over in the neutral zone, and here comes Suzuki again. Up the middle, great save by Samsonov. And who is this one going to be on? I think they just called a power play for Toronto. Just a minor bit of cheering from the very sleepy crowd. All right, Suzuki gets called for hooking. That'll be 2 minutes. Toronto power play is 0 for 1 tonight with 2 shots. Tavares will take the draw, and I guess the Leafs won it. Currently, we're having another custody battle in the near side corner of the puck, for the puck. Or I forget which side it is. Yeah, it's far side. They tried for a very narrow centering pass from behind the goal. Did not quite work out. We get a couple of players changed out, and we'll have a shot deflected into the netting. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to figure out what the hell's going on with this thing. And once again, the Canadiens win on the face-off and are able to send it down the ice as somebody is singing the song of their people, and I'm truly not sure who it is this time. Nylander does get it over the line, albeit through all sorts of interference, and it gets poked out of play again. They will shoot it back to the red line, try to catch them off bounce by charging up the right side, but Tavares can't stay on his feet, has to end up working from his knees. Nylander will take possession behind the goal, try to skate it out into the near quarter, reverse his course, back to eventually to Klingberg at the line. Matthews now on it in the near circle. Cycles to Tavares, swatted away, stick hand by Allen. They try to get it back to the top, and it's off of... Oh, my God, we have another breakaway coming, and it goes through the legs. That one goes past Nylander. They're not able to control it in the end. Folks, we truly have a circus on ice. Meanwhile, saved by Jake Allen. Wow. This is... such a great opportunity, and you could hear the disappointment from all the Habs fans that are filling up the arena too. They're being just as loud. Damn, the place sounds dead. The place sounds so dead. We're back to equal strength, even strength, by the way. And once again, the Leafs are in the familiar position of trying to get things straightened out in their own end. Meanwhile, we have to stop play for a high stick at 14:48 to go. Oh. Apparently, Austin Matthews didn't win a draw in that first period, so... from what I remember of the Maple Leafs last year, they had a pretty good winning percentage, so... Oh my goodness. Have we got another penalty already? Gooley tries to go after it, and is that going... Oh, damn, it's going to be a hooking penalty on Kampf. All right. Well, here we go again. Another power play for the Canadiens. Suzuki is out there along with Caulfield and Madison. However, Leafs will win it immediately off the draw and will send it to the length of the ice. Suzuki will speed it forward from his own blue line. It'll be sent around the net. However, even with a little bit of pressure, Habs still able to control it around the far circle near the trapezoid. And another one over a diving Samsonov. We have another power play goal. And that is at literally 5:50 to go. And they're playing who else? Avril Lavigne. Complicated because it's now 3-0 Habs. And it's up in the near corner, top shelf. Wow, folks, 3-0, and we're in period 2. Oh, hello. Hello, Luke. I gotcha. I understand. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Yes, that's what we're hoping. I thought he got it back in time. Apparently, Keefe is challenging for offsides on this play. So, yeah. I'm not sure they have any footage for it, for what they're calling. Even they're trying to. Yeah. No goal offside? Damn. All right, reset the clock to 14:25. All right. All right, well, Montreal's back on the power play. They still have 1:43 to go. Because as y'all remember, that was a power play goal when it was still something that existed and we're keeping track of. Oh. You want to just sit down there and yell. You don't want to actually be picked up. Gotcha. All right, and just to get a good start to this, the Leafs are providing a bunch of forecheck pressure against the Canadiens somehow. See, it has to be on her terms. All right. There's Suzuki, who's able to send it forward on the far side. Centering pass goes through a few people. Shot deflected off a skate and will be cleared by Toronto. We're finally in the second minute of the power play, by the way. There's the first crowd-started Go Leafs Go chant of the night. And we actually have a little bit of and finally a little bit of aggression from the penalty killing unit of Toronto. Okay. Looks like they're just going to wait the rest of this out, hope maybe to get a get something going for when their next player comes out of the box. Yeah, I think that might be what they're going for. However, they're not able to keep it in the zone the whole time, and they get back to even strength without getting one single shot on goal, aside from the one that got called back. Still 2-0 for the Habs though. They do miss that centering pass and are able to turn it right back over. McCabe is going to try, and he will finally get them on the board. That is the first goal for Gregor. Hey, that's not Hall & Oates. All right. Well, now 2-1 after an easy giveaway, and Gregor gained far too good of a look against Allen. Oh my goodness, we actually have an icing call. And it's on Montreal this time, but still, it happened. Took us a long time to get to it, but we finally got it. Also, I think that the best touch of that goal celebration by Gregor was him basically shoulder checking the referee and getting away with it. All right, and Habs managed to get it over the blue line, going back and forth side to side, lose control of it near the net, and forced to recollect themselves at center ice. Yep, they are upset that the Hall & Oates has been placed on waivers. I just noticed it was gone. Maybe they figured that they actually, need a better goal celebration song, or that it just wasn't working for them anymore. I don't know. Oh, fans wanted a penalty on that collision and dumping. That shot gets blocked away. They cannot control the rebound for a second attempt. They will send it the other way, dump it in to waste some time, but allow most of the line to change. Good job by Domi getting across. Tavares having the patience, try to get in there on the near corner to interrupt things, but Montreal able to work it back to the neutral ice. Try to approach from the far side. Around the back. And it gets knocked off his stick. Toronto trying to charge down the ice now. Has to be dumped ahead along the boards. And there will be a custody battle. Yarncroke in there as well. Riley will send it back in from the blue line. Savard controlled along the boards, and Riley will smack it back again. Matheson now handling it behind the goal to get a little bit of space. There's still a broken stick in the corner, by the way. Nobody has bothered to clear it. All right, you just bit me, and that means you go away. Great job keeping the leg over there. I don't know how that ended up being deflected wide. Another goal saved. Kept it from being 3-1. And McCabe gets it back to Klingberg. They are waiting down their own end for a favorable situation to develop. 8:45 to go in the second. Apparently both fourth lines are on the ice right now. Liljegren will send it in. Shot, save. A rebound gets in. Another save by Allen. Deflected into the corner. Montreal will loft it to neutral ice. Kicked ahead by number 77. They'll try to chase it out a little bit. And they do end up taking control briefly. Cannot really settle down the centering pass from behind the net. Get back to the top of the key, the far circle. Big wind up, and it gets deflected wide. Oh, boy. And Reeves will get them an icing call and bring it right back. 7:58 to go in the second. Oh, man. Shots are now 17-14. Toronto over Montreal. Yeah, the crowd is still not that lively. I think they're just waiting for the offense to happen. That one ends up getting deflected and dribbled just wide of the goal. Gregor will flip it into the near side. Has will peel around, going down the far boards this time. That centering pass deflected off a skate. Oh, damn. Martyr actually got a hand on that one that time. Quick wrister on Allen is a save. They're able to get the turnover after a loss of control. And it gets blocked in front by the defense. It cleared out to the neutral zone by a Habs. Riley tries from the key and cannot get it through. That one deflected wide as well. Monahan is able to sidestep a little bit of pressure. Montreal keeping the puck alive along the boards. They end up, unfortunately, taking it back across the blue line, and they give themselves an offsides call. Little under 6.5 to go, folks. And, yep. I mean, Toronto is on the board, but Montreal got another quick one at the beginning of the period, and they still lead 2-1. All right. Now, granted, they have picked things up a little bit in the second period. I think Sheldon Keefe brought out his blackmail box and, just stared at everybody knowingly until they all got the message. But hey, they're playing a little better. They're playing with a little more urgency and not just waiting for things to happen or relying on super plays to, rescue them when the time is just right. Oh, is that so, Angie? Are you still rooting for essentially whatever team is playing mine? Yeah, I figured as much. Well, now, just because it was such an issue for the broadcasters, I have to know. I gotta figure it out. The Skull song. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going to have, oh, they'd had it for 5 years, and now there's going to be like 3 or 4 tunes that they will cycle through. Holy crap, Toronto won a face-off. Good for them. They'll dump it in, and Montreal will try to shuttle it along the boards. They're now facing some stiff resistance, such as that from John Tavares, who everybody seems to be working through when he's not just wildly flailing pucks ahead. Meantime, looks like we're going to get a delayed penalty on Montreal for tripping. Okay. Newhook is going to go into the box, and the Leafs will once again go to the power play. Yeah, I can see where they were going with that. Officially at 13:57 is the tripping penalty to Newhook. So this one will end with 4:03 left. Once again, a quick clear out of the zone by the Habs penalty killing unit. They gum up the works a little bit at neutral ice, but finally it gets sped in by who else? Austin Matthews. Tried to bring it forth by Nylander, and once again, Montreal just follows through with a trip down the ice to keep the Maple Leafs from regrouping so quickly. Now we have John Tavares trying to speed through and say, screw it, I'll do it myself. Matthews back to Nylander at the top, deflected wide. Tavares gathers it up along the boards again. Thrown back to, I forget who 16 is, and there's the equalizer from Austin Matthews, justifying his contract. 5:09 to go, penalty, the power play ends, and bad news, folks, the cockiness is about to begin. All right, let's see. Oh, they're not even... Yeah, they're not even going to list what songs they are. So, yeah. All right, shots are now 19-13, folks. All right, they aren't able to get too forward that time. It gets flicked right back into their end. Montreal now getting stuffed, and we can't even get a regular Go Leafs Go chant after your team has battled back from 2 goals down? Are you just saving all your enthusiasm for the playoffs, Maple Leafs fans? Brody will fire it into the corner. Meanwhile, the custody battle continues in the corner. A stick is found and returned to its owner and used to send the puck along the near boards and out of play. All right. Minter tries to go in deep, but he had 3 people surrounding him. It was going to be a rough go no matter what. Leafs attempt for a quick reversal of momentum, but it gets caught by the caught by the Habs and floated right towards Samsonov. They have to go back and gather it up quickly. Minton just missed. It got deflected high against the glass. Slavkovsky and Newhook are now going at it. Newhook in the corner, get out to Slavkovsky. Slithering pass gets knocked away, however, and they're not able to control it. Newhook gets knocked down. They're looking for Doc. Doc in the corner to provide some assistance. Slavkovsky will get a stick on it, and Samsonov will have to cover up after the pressure gets to be too much to bear on the near side of the net. Oh, that is Austin Matthews' 300th career goal. So, all right, good for him. Oh, yeah. They're reminding me that NHL is taking Awesome to a whole new level, and they're partnering up with Roblox. If I hadn't just watched that video about Roblox devs being exploited, that would be a little more, isn't that precious? But, hey. Yeah, that must have been one hell of a locker room speech at intermission, because Leafs finally remembered all the money that they're getting paid and came back to get in on things. And yeah, everything that I want to say about them right now is all based off expectations that I had for them from last year. Games left, however many they have here. I forget at this point. Oh, damn, I got my first disconnection and reconnection on this computer of OBS Studios. Doesn't look like it affected things too badly. No real dropped frames, but hooray. All right. Back we come. Maple Leafs will win the draw. Give it away at the blue line, however. Montreal cannot control along the far boards, and Toronto will advance into a 2-on-1. Somehow Marner could not get it past Allen. He seemed like he was leaving all the gaps open. Gets thrown to the corner by Pearson. For Pearson. Unfortunately, he cannot control. Leafs will take it around again. Throw it in from the far side of the ice. Fail to control behind. It will be taken and just held for a little bit in their own end. Meanwhile, a pass gets stolen in the neutral zone, and we have another opportunity. Tavares could not get that whack at it to go. That one, trying from the other side, Nylander could not get it to go. And a great job by Allen for staying with it. Meanwhile, we have a delayed penalty coming, and Samsonov will do his duty and quickly get off the ice while they get the extra skater on. Domi is now over the line. They're going to try to keep this 6-on-5 going for as long as possible. And the rebound finally gets played by Suzuki. Oof. Yeah, nope. So far, no pizza for us, which is a real shame, but hey, we can't always be that lucky. Yeah, maybe don't refer to it as a reach around announcer. Just saying, you know, word choices matter. Okay, looks like we got another penalty coming up for Toronto. I didn't even change it from when the last one was on, so I don't have to change it again. Yes, laziness abounds. It rules every time. Uh, we've got a commercial break, and oh boy, the Astros are leading the Twins 3-1. Meanwhile, the Phillies beat the Braves 10-2, and that means the Phillies can wrap up their trip to the league championship series with a victory tomorrow. Oh, just what we needed. The American League being represented by Texas. Yeah, that certainly makes me more anxious to watch this playoff. And then it's either choice of the Phillies or the Diamondbacks. Woo. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can tell that my enthusiasm is kind of draining as I see how this postseason is shaping up, but yeah, all the teams that I was actually really excited to see possibly progress just have not, and uh, this feels like the same old again, which is a real damn shame. Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna have a nice bit of screwing around, especially as my damn computer tries to ruin things in the corner. And here comes the pressure from the big line of all the names y'all recognize. Marner, Tavares, Nylander. They try to jam it in front, cannot find the right time or place. Klingberg will have it at the top, sends it to Matthews. Inside to Marner. To Tavares, but he cannot get the shot off. Klingberg back up top. And finally, it's Marner in the back score, or Nylander, whatever. They all blend in after a while. 3-2, Toronto. Oh, well. Well, if he cursed them into taking a lead, their first lead of the season, you mean, then I guess, sure. But, yeah. It would definitely be something alarming to know that my cat was helping the Toronto Maple Leafs win games. I'm not sure if I would be able to cope with that morally. Oh. Wow, now we have a decent little attempt by number 17 to work something back in the last 10 seconds of the period. That first shot will get deflected wide by defenders. They try to steal it back along the boards. Can't get the centering pass correct and will not be able to get something off from the corner as time expires, unfortunately. Oh boy, is now 3-2 the Leafs leading Montreal. And we're going to be back at even strength when period 3 comes along, which will be after this pause for the cause here on another stupid sports show. Woo! Oh.
choke it up. Roll it up.
Wow, folks. Here we go. We are back for the third period. Toronto's now up 3-2 on Montreal, and this period is brought to you by Whorehound. Old-fashioned hard candies made with natural Whorehound herb tea brewed and steeped in copper kettles to enhance the Whorehound flavor. Whorehound. Sorry, just had to move the candies around in my mouth. Holy crap. Toronto has taken a 27-13 shot lead. The power play unit really pouring it on. Thanks to all the damn penalties by the Canadiens. All right, well, there's a good bit of physicality from the Habs there. I was waiting for that to happen. Great. Let's have some more of that. Absolutely, please. But unfortunately, what I've also noticed from this game so far, nothing much is happening, and it's just a lot of possession back and forth right now, is that the Leafs essentially seem to be unchanged. If you can get physical with them and stifle them, you can get a lead on them. But if you let off on it, they will come back wide open, and it dribbles by the net. All right, Pearson's finally going to dump it out to the neutral zone. Gallagher will put it back to Monahan, who will send it around. Unfortunately, they cannot keep it in. No, you don't, Angie. You're not picking my drink cup apart, especially not when you could spill it all over something. It's not happening. All right, we have another custody battle, this time building in the Montreal end of the ice. And Montreal is finally able to dump it in. Gets chased in by number 49. They're unable to stifle it. Gets it to Yorkrook. Turnover after turnover after turnover finally leads to a long-distance shot on goal for Jake Allen, as Angie keeps trying to drink out from the remains of my cup. Hang on. We have a solution for this. And Bertuzzi rips one wide. Unfortunately, Montreal cannot control it along the boards. They just let it go. Oh, this is not going to bode well for them. Feels like the Abs have already given up. Because they're, as much as they're interrupting, they're getting a lot more time to set up in the offensive zone, and Montreal has barely been able to establish any in the later half of the game. Bertuzzi could not get it back, and now we'll get some proper tickle party action going as everybody is leaping on each other from behind. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I've also keeping an eye on the Houston, Minnesota game right now. Fantastic stop by Jake Allen, and so then it's just people defending their goaltender. And that's Bertuzzi, I guess, getting his paycheck. I'm not sure what's going on. We've got two players in the box, one for each team. I guess they just think it shouldn't have been a penalty on Bertuzzi. Slashing and roughing to Bertuzzi and a roughing to Anderson. So we have a double minor. Sorry, or two minor penalties. Forgive me. And now we have a power play opportunity for the Habs. They are able to control it off the draw, sending it back to the near side of the boards to Suzuki. Matheson across the top and in! Quick equalizer for the Habs. And the game is tied 3-3. Wow. Let's see. Caulfield, it got deflected and off Brody's stick, it floated over the shoulder. Damn. Woo. All right, it's even Stevens now. Better hope someone scores, folks. We do have icing. So, yep, this is what's happening. Oh, it's a computer and it has the wires coming out of it, and it came in a really nice red box. I do not know what my setup is, to be honest. Hello, Cord man. Yeah, Monty requested overtime, so now we all suffer. Now they're getting a little bit more aggressive chasing after these pucks. Oh my goodness, big stop by Samsonov. Does get kept in at the line. That shot gets deflected away. Back to him anyway. Very narrow passing window, and they cannot control it. Habs get it right back. Doc. And he flings it in from distance. Oh my goodness. Newhook gets credit for the goal, which puts them up 4-3. You said we'd get no pizza. We'll get our pizza. Demerart to the top of the 8th. Houston is up. Check eye. Holy crap. A little custody battle along the near side, and it'll be dumped in by the Canadiens. They chase it down in the corner. Collision speed damned. And a hand pass. So we had to stop briefly. Meanwhile, the Twins have gotten the first out in the top of the 8th. Yes. Yes, I am purposefully skipping Thursday night football this week. However, to make up for that, I am going to be releasing a bingo board specifically for the Broncos-Chiefs game. It will be public. It will be posted on my Patreon, but anybody who gets the link, I'm going to be posting that here in the community tab, will be able to play it, get a card, and play on your own recognizance. But I hope you all do get bingo, one way or another. Oh yeah, right now in Minnesota, I can see it's very tense. Oh, Jose Altuve swings and misses. And it's now a 1-2 count on Altuve. Oh yeah, that's definitely Angie singing the song for people and complaining that I put the blinds down. Altuve is able to tip that one into shallow right, but they run up and get the second out. Well, right now, I'm sure that he's nervous, but the Twins are only down by 1. 1 is pretty easy to get back in baseball. You know, the right pitch and you've got a rouge. Yeah, I thought that was you calling, Angie. His second goal of the season, second goal for Newhook tonight. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Angie is absolutely speaking for the people. And according to her, what the people want is for me to stop feeding Monty and just throw him out of the house. But, you know. Damn, off the face-off and immediate icing. And Angie has decided to take over the mouse pad again. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, John Jay, Monty wants overtime. That shot's right on Allen, and he'll fall off of his chest, and he will cover it on the ground. All right, didn't see what happened, but they went to commercial, so that means they either got out of the inning or something terrible happened and they had to make a pitching change. All right. Habs get out of their own end, get it onside, dump it to the corner. However, they give it away behind the goal line. Giveaway at neutral zone will be swiftly dumped back in. Oh boy. Oh, TJ Brody will send it across. Marner tries to backhand it into the center. It gets blocked. Comes loose. They cannot get presence in front. And everybody is pissed about how one dude just went flying in but could not draw a penalty. And they cannot get that setup going from on the near side. Flipped away to neutral zone. Wow. Great, fantastic goaltending and defensive work by the Habs. And now another natural Go Leafs Go chant. Just good play defensively on that one. They're able to hold it off. Are we about to get another penalty? Because I'm not sure why it stopped that time. Shots are currently 31-17, by the way. Sorry, I just looked at that stat for the first time in a while, and it's now just a little bit funnier considering the score. About 11 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Just dribbles by Samsonov. We nearly had a fifth. On another fierce battle on the far boards. Montreal throw it on his Samsonov again. Another one deflected wide. They gather it up to the blue line once again. Doc gets confronted. He will recover it off of a fumble. Great rotation and good deflection by the Leafs defense. However, they cannot control the rebound. Turn back and dump in. And now they're just wasting time to get themselves a little bit of a line change. I'm sure they'll finish it up with this backup in possession. Leafs will get 1-2, I would imagine. They turn it over to the Leafs, but once again, their forward progress gets frustrated. They're forced to dump in, and they cannot control in the far corner. No icing on the play because they were actively competing for it and keeping up with it. Holy crap, tipped high. Oh, wow. And now things are getting chippy over near the Toronto goal. Okay. Meanwhile, in the Houston-Minnesota game, we've made it to the bottom of the 8th. Currently, Solana is at bat. 2-2 is the count. Abreu's pitching. Hit off opposite way. Foul. Still 2-2. This will be a face-off in the Toronto zone on the near side. They do win it. McCabe sending it around. Gathered in the corner by Klingberg. Back to Nylander. Domi throws it on net. Saved by Allen. Ooh. All right. There we go. Under 10 minutes to go, and Montreal still leads Toronto 4-3. And now coming up for the Twins is Byron Buxton in his first plate appearance since August 1st. Played 85 games during the season and had a .207 average. And there's a kid in the stands with a very obviously fake mustache and a white visor holding up the tiny homemade sign that says "Believe." Doesn't get more baseball than that, folks. Count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. All right. Wherever Adam is, because I wasn't sure. I think he is streaming right now, but I didn't really get to check my notifications yet. That one will get a bloop pop fly to the first baseman. Damn, 2 outs already. Okay. Who is going to come up next for the Twins? Step right up. Step right up. Everyone's a winner bargains galore. Edouard Julien is up 2 for 2 tonight. Now at 0-2 takes a big cut on a wobbly pitch. But just like that, game is back. Riley sends it forward along the far boards. Gathered up by Allen, who will spin it to the near side. Nylander flicks it behind into the trapezoid, where the custody dispute begins anew. This time it is won by the Leafs. The centering attempt fails, however, and the Leafs will be able to clear out to the neutral zone. Quick turnover, however, off the stick of Tavares. All right. That's a nice effort to try to set them up. Bertuzzi will throw it in to Matthew. Has to skate from his knees for a little bit. Unfortunately, loses the puck in the process. Newhook will dump it back in. Toronto sends it around from far to near. Bertuzzi does get it with a little bit of speed, but is easily and quickly covered up by Allen. All right. I'm going to assume that the first goalie pull for Toronto will occur around 4 minutes. That they'd be more than content to try to win this in overtime. Oh, quickly stolen by Nyes. He's able to fight his way through for possession. Great job taking control. But unfortunately, took a few too many twists and gave it away by the goal. Riley will recover by their own blue line, and then it gets quickly given away again. And it's a score on a backhander. Ulanen. Jesse Ulanen gives the Canadiens a 2-goal lead. My friends, can you feel the pizza? Can you smell it? Can you imagine the toppings? Oh, this would be so nice if we could get a pizza on the first game of the season. Even if Toronto came back and tied it up, it would make it all worth it. Oh, and apparently the Habs have no intention of stopping. They have gathered their forces and are trying to throw a few more pucks at the net again. They are able to get one shot off before being forced to regroup, and now we have Toronto trying to apply some pressure. And great job by Klingberg holding it, but then it's just too much. Nice job by Harris getting it free down in their own end. A little bit too far for Newhook, and Leafs will restart. Another quick turnover. Suzuki still has control somehow. A one-handed pass goes awry, and now this could be a turnover for Niederlander. Allen chops it away. Tavares will send it back in, but it is controlled behind the goal by the Canadiens. Henderson will dump it into the corner. Carfield will send somebody flying, goes forward. Bertuzzi somehow got behind them and was able to send it to the near boards. Unfortunately, they couldn't keep it there. Newhook will stop on a dime and still somehow has a shot at controlling the puck. This is incredible. This seems like they were back in the first period all over again, in a giveaway in the neutral zone. Doc, it was pretty easy. Marner was on his knees. Attempted steal will get deflected into the bench of Montreal. Two-goal lead. Do you see this, folks? Do you see this? Oh boy. We've gotten to that point in the game where they're starting to show the highlight clips. Currently 2 outs for the Astros, but Jose Abreu is currently up to bat. And he will start with a ball getting chopped foul. That's right, folks. I'm keeping track of both games. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets fouled away again. Might get to the bottom of the ninth sooner than we thought, folks. And then the real pressure begins. Somewhat, Foster. Somewhat. You know? My one regret is that I didn't think to do this anyway and have a second scoreboard set up as well. But maybe in the future. 0-2, and that gets ripped into left field. Base hit. Holy crap. Woo. All the commercials are for Boston Pizza, yeah. Hey, TSN, you know, I'm just saying, you and Boston Pizza, you don't even have to send me the pizza. I'll just say Boston Pizza. I don't really have a pizza sponsorship that I want to take for around here, or for one that I want to get in a store, so bring it. All right, we got a renewed sense of urgency now from the Leafs. Great opportunity, but it gets broken up again. And is completely missed. Matthews. Oh my God. Past Marner and just gone. All right. Here comes number 64. We'll get spun away. They'll fight for it close to the blue line, out to the neutral zone, back across to number 22, McCabe. Gregor tries his luck again, and Allen will stop it at 4:45. All right. Oh, that's the magic stuff. I will say, Tyler, if you're still here, you don't have to use it now, but if you can use something that is a little bit more user-friendly for a beginner, but if you ever can, teach yourself how to use OBS, there's so much cool stuff that you can do in it. So just keep that in mind. Have fun, Corn Man. Oh, nope, here's the empty net, folks. Here is the empty net, and yeah. And that's a quick score. Damn. Oh. And I don't know how they got that in with such a sharp angle. Yeah. Yeah, it's 5-4. Toronto now threatening to make pizza of their own. Oh boy. All right, they take it into offensive end. Trying to set up again, I think, for probably another. I wouldn't surprise me if they do it at some point. And now the cheers of Go Leafs Go echo on their own. Yes, Austin Matthews on that goal. Oh my God, Anderson tries to break through. And a rebound just narrowly goes by. Gathered up again in the corner by number 23. Riley goes back the other way, loses his footing. Oof. And he apparently felt the fall hard. We have icing coming now. Oh man. If he'd gotten a little bit more contact on it, that could have been the pizza. Oh. Okay, folks. We have another one sitting. It gets sent down the ice. And the puck gets collected, but they're not going to give up on the forward pressure. And a great job stopping it, but Tavares will get it onside, clear it around to the other side, cleared back the other way just as quickly. Tavares tried to get it high, but it is cleared out quickly by Montreal. Montreal will get themselves a change. Slides it through for Matthews. Well, Matthews manages to give it back, and it will be airlifted out into the neutral zone again. They try to dump it in on the near side this time. Glove down by Martyr near the blue line. He'll bring it quietly back to the corner. Matthews was able to control it back to Klingberg at the line. And now Hook is fighting for it along the boards. Cleared again. Oh, man. Getting down to 2 minutes to go. And still, they insist on coming up to meet them. Very far ahead for Yarncroke, and now Bertuzzi has thrown it back across the boards. Nylander will throw up behind for Yarncroke. In front, deflected up and down, bounces behind again. Maple Leafs have control. They try to deflect ahead, and Allen snatches it out of the air. 1:34 to go. Yeah, if both teams score 6 goals, we'll get a pizza and your choice of side. So it can be garlic bread, side of wings, whatever. Holy crap, and we get a rare timeout. But I'm sure Toronto was definitely willing to use one in this situation. All right, we have bottom of the ninth now, 1 out, and nobody on base for the Twins. And apparently the Houston pitcher's cleat got caught in the ground and looked like it might have been a little tender after that. And that pitch is just right in the dirt. Oh man. 2-2. Oh boy. Oh, this could be an easy walk, but damn. I feel bad if this is going to be it for this dude. Seems like such a easily avoidable but just awful accident. It's now 3-2. All right, but now Tavares wins that faceoff. They're looking in front. They cannot find it. Clearing opportunity grabbed, sent back to Nylander. They cannot control it behind the goal line, and we have a big custody battle going back there. Stretches into the near corner, then back up the boards. Nylander gets the interception in the middle, and finally the equalizer by Matthews. Oh. Hat trick, by the way. Oh, yeah, we get guaranteed pizza. No matter what, it'll be a final of 6-5. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. They finally cleared most of the hats off there. And now they're throwing the scarves as well. You're just wasting the time now, folks. That means that Mighty Mouse is on the way. Let's see what y'all do in this last minute and 7 seconds. And in the overtime. Oh, you're still throwing hats. Good. Oh, well. Unfortunately, Houston has won, folks. I apologize. Twins, you let us down. We thought you had a genuine chance of stopping the return of the cursed ones, but oh well. All right, a lot of very back and forth ping-ponging that action. Nobody really able to keep control of the puck. And they're just going to flip it across the ice and play constant keep away. And now Nyes is out there with Tavares and Nylander. Swept back to Matheson. It'll get chopped wide of the net. We still have 5 seconds left. It will get behind. They can't get it from that steep angle. But it is one more stop from a distance for Samsonov as we go to overtime. All right. Well, wasn't expecting to actually use the 5-minute timer tonight, but I'll have to remember that for next time. Yeah, that is true, John Jay. You can't spell Monty without OT. Yeah. I did not foresee this really ending up in overtime. I truly didn't. All right. Oh. All right. Anytime you're ready, folks. Anytime you're ready. Because I assumed that they wouldn't have kept it on the ice this whole time if it wasn't going to be more of an abbreviated break. All right, it's just a scrum for the initial face-off, but with a quick win by the Leafs, and now I'm sure they're going to change until they get their ideal lineup, which involves, oh look, Matthews and Marner. Back to Austin Matthews. Will be denied it when he misses it wide. Marner will try from the near circle. Doc will take it away. And now the Canadiens on a great pass to number 8. That's Matheson. And now the Canadiens want changes as well. Now Suzuki and Caulfield are on. He's up against Marner. It will be sent back to the blue line across to Suzuki. Being followed by Matthews. Getting a little bit of a poke there. Gets rejected by Riley. And now he's going to move it out down the ice. Looking for some help. Matthews gets through it. He's denied by Jake Allen. I knew you all heard that was going to happen. Quick new attempt by Nylander works his way in. And he cannot get enough space to operate. Yarker gets it to Klingberg, who will have to fight for it, control of it in the quarter. Nylander will get it back up top. Looking for a second tonight. Back to Yardcroak to Klingberg, who will just sort of dawdle around until it gets back to Nylander. Missed by everybody and sent back down the ice. Teams will make changes. We're down to 2:45 to go. Tavares, it's ahead and poked away. Nyes gets denied. And now let's give them a try. Save by Samsonov. It bounced off at least his shoulder or his head before it dropped to the ice. I saw that mask move. Far ahead to Tavares. Everybody crashing into each other behind. Tavares will reverse course. Looking for that centering pass. And it gets flicked up in the air. Nothing doing. They have to bring it back out to the neutral zone. Pressure causes the turnover. There's a trip and oh my goodness, we're going to get a power play here in overtime. Oh. Oh. And Montreal takes a timeout. There's that timeout. Oh, so it officially goes down as not a 3-on-2, but a 4-on-3? Okay, that's interesting. Well, I guess I can technically use that now. Unfortunately, the faceoff is won by the Leafs. And Brody will just quickly sink it into the other end. Unfortunately, they can't get a simple centering pass, and that is the second clear. Oh, and now Marner wants a piece of this action. So Doc will speed away from him and bring it behind and around. He will take a complete lap with it. from Suzuki back to Knock. And they decide to play musical chairs, and everybody boos it. And I don't blame them. Suzuki back to Doc after examining their options. Fires and saved by Samsonov. Ooh, gloves it out of the air. All right, easy win on the faceoff for Montreal. Caulfield to Doc. Off the stick of Suzuki to the boards. Monahan will take it back out to Doc, however. Caulfield wants some room, so Suzuki will cycle it around. Caulfield whiffs on the shot, leaves a chance to clear it. They cannot control it, however. It is still in and kept alive by Montreal. Thank you, Doc, again. 12 seconds left. Once again, they cannot connect. 8 seconds to go in overtime. And blocked out of bounds by Lilligren. 0.5 seconds left. Ooh. Damn. This will be a face-off between Kampf and Newhook, and yeah, not even going to have a chance. 65 minutes of hockey later, and we are going to go to a shootout. Oof. Oh, boy. Hang on a moment. All right, Monty. Here we are. Nylander will start for the night, and he'll be denied. Oh. Denied by the post. All right, Suzuki will start this one. And, he will just lose control of it. Not after an opening try. He just completely loses track of it. All right, Austin Matthews. He'll come in from far side back to the center. And he gets beaten by Allen. Oh, I'm sure Angie was trying to warn us. Caulfield will be up next. Once again, going from far to near. And it deflects wide. Oh. Mitch Marner is coming up next for the Leafs. He does get it in round 3. And now, they will have to get this in order to force this shootout to continue. This is Doc, Kirby Doc. And he gets denied by Samsonov, so it is a 6-5 victory. 6-5 Leafs win in the shootout. Oh, wow. It's okay, everybody. We can go home now. I promise. Well, I'd like to thank everybody who managed to stick around for all of this home opener nonsense for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they deal an L to the Montreal Canadiens. We did get pizza, so there is that. And who could argue with pizza, really? So, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all on Friday for Ass Talk, and then, the weekend is going to be fun. I can already feel it coming. Take care of yourselves. I'm Jim B on another stupid sports show here on 106.9 Click FM. Thank you, everybody. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.